What was that noise coming from the basement at midnight? Ever found yourself asking that question as your heart skips a beat? I remember one night, it was just me, the quiet ticking of the clock, and then that sound. A shuffling, a creak, something unexplainable. Tonight, we're diving deep into the things that go bump in the night. An exploration into what might be lurking beneath our homes. Unexplained noises carry a certain power. They're unsettling because they play with our most instinctual fears. The fear of the unknown. It's this same fear that makes horror movies riveting, that sends chills down our spines when we hear a creak in an empty room. It's an adrenaline rush like no other, an echo of our primal instincts. Just think about it. Why else do horror enthusiasts keep coming back for more? More often than not, those noises have mundane explanations. Expanding pipes, the rattling of old ducts, the creaks of a house settling into its foundation. Maybe your pet meandering in the night, or a distant thunderstorm that makes your windows rattle. Professionals like plumbers and electricians often demystify these sounds, solving what we might initially perceive as supernatural riddles with simple technical fixes. But not every noise can be easily explained. Yet, there are stories out there that spark curiosity and fear. Accounts shared online that defy logic. Stories of people hearing whispers in the night or finding objects inexplicably moved. It's the eerie consistency in these tales that captivates. They make us wonder about the darker elements of human experience, opening a window to a world where the unexplainable thrives. Science often tries to offer clues into why these noises send us into a spiral of dread. Studies suggest that human perception of sound can stir fear, tricking our senses. Auditory illusions, coupled with things like sleep deprivation, can distort reality, a factor horror films exploit brilliantly. They play on our fears, artfully crafting auditory experiences designed to tap into our deepest anxieties. Basements have always had a dark symbolism in folklore. Urban legends tell tales of what might be lying dormant beneath our feet. Horror films tap into this, creating memorable cinema moments where fear comes alive in the dark, cramped spaces of the basement. Film directors use these settings to craft some of horror's most iconic scenes, playing into our fears of what's hidden below. So, what do we do when faced with those unsettling sounds? First, remain calm. Equip yourself with tools to investigate safely. A flashlight, a phone to quickly alert someone, and if possible, cameras to monitor your space. Ensure your personal safety by having an escape plan and, importantly, trust your instincts. Because sometimes they might just be your best defense against the unknown. Let me share a personal encounter. One night, the air seemed thicker, almost suffocating. As I stood at the top of the basement stairs, a chill ran down my spine. Each creak on the steps felt like a warning. I wasn't alone. Something was with me. The tension was palpable, a psychological game that left me questioning reality. But it's what connects us all, right? Who else has had similar encounters? Leave a comment below, because we all know one thing. It's more comforting to face the unknown together. So, what was that noise coming from the basement at midnight? Maybe it was just the house, settling into the night. Or perhaps a sign of the unexplained. The human psyche craves fear and suspense. It's a dance with the unknown that leaves us both terrified and fascinated. If you have your own tales of the strange and eerie, share them with us. You never know, your story might just appear in our next episode. If you've enjoyed diving into this tale of midnight mysteries, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more spine-tingling stories. We'd love to hear about the haunting topics you're curious about next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your wits about you.